Soy Fresiiiiii de YouTube. Un día más en este canal donde no tenemos globos, pero tenemos manos. Let's go.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
Vale, voy.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Ya puedo ir a tu chanca.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
¿Me va a llevar directamente? Me quedo con las ganas, ¿sí? Bueno, mañana vemos a Grex.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Me había rayado, digo, ¿qué estoy escuchando?
LiDAR scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no mass effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Gracias, Joker.
I love what they've done with the place.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have
Como en
detected an
Ailos,
access
¿no?
node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer. Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense tower softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard. The collectors use these containers on Horizon, but these are empty.
It must have been horrible, trapped in these pods. Helpless. Completely at... What happened here?
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
They must have been used for testing. If they were a control group, they would have been discarded at the end of the experiment.
They didn't deserve this.
Hardly anyone gets what they deserve, Shepard.
Eso también es verdad. ¿Esto qué es? ¿Cómo pueden vivir así, tío? Estos alienígenas están locos. ¡Ojo que se va a levantar!
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Is there something we can use in the data to give us an edge?
These are only preliminary experiments, but they reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
¿LOL? ¿LOL?
My God. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
¿Cómo?
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Por eso se los llevan. Que me gustaría averiguar cómo carajos...
More of those strange pods.
¡Oh! Que cae baba, pero esto es como el nido de Alien.
Think are full.
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Vaya recuerdos de Vietnam. Con Alien. Yo, pero no hay nadie.
This is valuable.
Fue como Peter por mi casa.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Vaya, o sea que esta nave fue la que nos derribó. Ah. Interesante.
They could take every human in the terminus systems and still not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to target.
Pero esto es enorme.
Not if we stop them.
Pero esta nave es enorme.
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
And where are the bodies of the collector crew? Careful, Shepard.
Edie, I'm setting up
No,
a
no
bridge
tiene buena
between you and the
pinta porque
collector
está
ship.
todo muy
See if you
desierto.
can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
Es una trampa. Me han hackeado.
That can't be good.
¿Qué me van a echar?
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Me la han liado.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Ay, Garrus, que tienes tu equilibrio en el toto.
Connection reestablished.
¿Qué es esto?
Download. I need to finish the download before I override any systems.
Pero cubríos, por favor.
We've got incoming hostiles.
Es que si los pongo ahí les van a reventar, ¿verdad?
Look out!
Agáchate.
41% complete.
Come on, Edie. Speed it up.
Hay que matar a esos antes. ¿Ya se han muerto los dos? Tío, pero es que no me lo puedo creer. Es que no se cubren. No encuentro otra explicación, ¿eh? Al final me voy a tener que cargar yo. ¿Qué hace? Por Dios, Tali, que te vas a morir. Vale, se ha muerto, ese se ha muerto.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
You cannot hurt me. You're assuming
Se va a morir. Se murió.
you cannot resist.
Concussive shot ready.
Pero cubríos, por el amor de Dios.
The dead are useless.
Me quedo sin munición. Chavales, me quedo sin munición. Vale. Y no le da. Y no le da.
Assuming you are ready.
Firing a high impact shot.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Munición, coge munición. Vale.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
¿Y la consola dónde está? Ah, donde estábamos, ¿no? Ha costado, ha costado.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap.
¿Cómo?
Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
This is a bad time to become an optimist, Shepard.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
¿Nos han traicionado en serio otra vez? Tío, no vivo para la traición, ¿eh? Este camino ahora me da que va a ser mucho más largo. ¿Esta puerta? Vaya. Vaya. Oh, tío, qué pesadilla. El heraldo este, tío. ¿No tienes otra cosa de que hacer con tu vida? ¡Que no me tires fuego! ¡Que no me tires fuego! ¡Que me quemo! ¡Que me quemo! ¿Ha soltado munición? Sí, ha soltado munición. ¿A dónde voy? Venga, chicos, por Dios. Quiero irme de aquí.
Assuming control.
O sea, la toma control. Vale, chicos, por una vez os habéis cubierto bien. ¡Eh! ¿Dónde has enviado eso? Sepas, las envía a Cuenca. Pero ¿y toda esta peña de aquí? ¿Qué me estás contando? No, estaba muerto ya, tío. ¿Y esto qué es?
100 will replace it. Nothing stands against us.
Buah, 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 me van a reventar aquí, ¿eh?
This hurts.
Estoy muy adelante. Y encima no le da... Tío.
Merely delayed the inevitable.
Munición, munición. ¿Por dónde? ¿Por aquí, supongo? ¿O no? No. Por aquí no. Por aquí no, por aquí no, chicos, por aquí no. Es... por allí. El radar este es un poco de aquella manera, ¿eh? Tío. Ah, por aquí abajo. Vale, voy. Tío, es que están mamadísimos los bichos estos. Ya no me muevo de aquí. Lanzagranadas. Dale con todo. Tío, está OP. Está OP el bicho este, tío, no me digas. Matar a ese, por favor. Me da miedo ahora que venga gente... No, otra vez la barrera, tío. Otra vez. Dale ahora, dale ahora. Aleluya. Aleluya. Vamos, vamos. Vamos a salir de este infierno.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Vale, vale.
Down there. That's where we came in.
Pero sácame de aquí, por favor, te lo pido.
We can use this.
Vale. Creo que estamos cerca de la... Oh, tío. ¿Por qué no me dejáis? ¡No! No asumas nada. Qué pesadilla. ¡No! ¡Ah! No, tío, está viniendo, lo estoy escuchando. Estoy escuchando al bicho ese grande venir para acá. Tío, qué pesadilla, qué pesadilla. ¡Oh! ¡Que me mata, que me mata! ¡Shepard, qué haces! Yo me cago en mi vida. ¿Podéis matar a este pavo, por favor? ¿Que me está haciendo el focus de su vida? Madre mía, tío. Munición. Ah, que no te has muerto. Creía que se había muerto. Ya podrías haber soltado algo de munición, ¿eh? Lo intento, Joker, lo intento. Tío. Estos parece que no, pero meten fuerte, ¿eh? Sali, que te matan. Sali, que te... A matar. Oye, Garrus, ¿dónde estás, amigo? ¿Cuántos más van a venir? Tío, este arma hace 0,01 de daño, ¿eh? Loca, ¿no vas a revivir? ¿En serio te tengo que revivir yo? Pues no estamos como para usar mucho de esto, ¿eh? Ya, ¿no?
Strap in, people! I'm gonna make them work for it this time. I can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Cualquiera.
Anywhere
Figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Sí, le tengo que preguntar.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Sí.
She also discovered that the Turian distress signal originated from the collectors. There's no way you thought it was real.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
Eso es verdad.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off.
¡Ojo!
The Reapers and collector ships use an advanced identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
¿Un segador?
Where did you find a derelict Reaper?
¿El que matamos?
The team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Una enana marrón, ¿qué es
Aren't
eso?
brown dwarves basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Bueno, ya veremos.
Tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
Ya veremos. Oh,
So the elusive man didn't sell us out.
ole, Dadou, pues me alegro por
Lied
ti.
to us, used us, needed access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
Bueno, venga,
There
yo soy
really
buena
wasn't any other
gente.
choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the collector homeworld based on navigational data from their vessel. That can't be right.
¿Dónde es eso?
Edie doesn't make mistakes. The collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Que tengo muchas cosas que hacer antes de ir para allá. Hay que ir a Tuchanka. Hay que hacer de todo. Un montón de cosas sin hacer.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
I'm standing right here. Where's my hug?
Oh.
Welcome back, sir.
Gracias. La voy a liar.
What can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
I do. I suppose we should talk.
Ay, Dios mío.
I don't know what this is. If this is stress or just blowing off steam or...
I care about you, Miranda. And I think you care about me.
This is no time for emotional entanglement. You and I know more about the collectors than anyone. We know how unlikely it is that we're coming back alive. What idiotic bunch of hormones thought that now was a great time for love?
¿Amor? ¿Amor? ¿Cómo que amor? ¿Esto qué
Said
es?
anything about love? I'm just trying to get you into bed.
You ass.
Come on, Miranda. You want this.
¿Qué dices?
Don't die. You promised me, damn it.
Que sí, que no me voy a
Once
morir.
already. I don't plan to do it again.
Give me some time. When I'm ready, I'll come by, okay?
Yo creo que la he liado. Yo creo que la he liado.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bushtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the port drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really.
Bueno, pues te vas a quedar en la nave un tiempo, ¿eh?
Allergic reaction.
Una reacción alérgica.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
Lo tienen crudo, ¿eh?
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians.
Bueno, que se abre un poquito conmigo.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a, wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
Me
You have nothing
interesa.
to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know. You never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
Ni la Rosa de Guadalupe esto, tú. Ni la...